Hey y'all, welcome back to the garden. It is Thursday, almost Thursday. It's Wednesday. Good. Hey, these weeks have been going by so fast. I came outside today. If you saw my little video already, we had a love match in our pumpkin area. So we had a successful pollination this morning. I'm not going to bother her because she tired. We had an event for morning. So she's been pollinated. Let's just hope we did it right, and we'll see what's going on with that. So our little male, he's gone because we had to remove him and help her out. Again, still not seeing too many bees over here, but I just have to say, it looks like a farm back here, and not in a bad way. It just looks like somebody just loves the garden, and it's beautiful. Let me just give you a little view here. Look at this. So the pumpkin, I'm getting ready. I'm working on the trellis, y'all. It's a lot of pieces to it, but here's that pumpkin, and then we go right over to that beautiful butternut squash, which they're about to marry. We don't want them to do that, so we got to get that trellis up, and then we go right over to our wonderful cantaloupe. Look at that. Look at all those beautiful male flowers. I'm waiting for some females. What I did notice when I was out here, keep having all these little males popping up here. I was like, hey, there's got to be a female here somewhere. She's got to be lurking. So I found her, and we're going to keep an eye on her. There she is. Hopefully, we will be able to pollinate her soon. And if we do, then of course, there's some more male flowers. That'll be our next female, because our girl down here, she is flying solo, and she is fine. All by her lonesome. So that's what we got going on. And then of course, sweet potato. Hello, sweet potato. We've cut this back and it came right on back. Now, the beetroot. I noticed that there was a little fungus trying to grow on it, so I went ahead and took the leaves off. So as you can see, I cut all of that. It will grow new leaves. I have to find that other one. I know we found it in one of the other videos. I guess I'll have to go back and look to see exactly where that was. Because I don't remember. It's somewhere in there, but it's in there. And then I just showed y'all the watermelon, right? That was just a couple days ago. Man, this thing has tripled in size already, and I don't know. There it is. So of course, we have to get a trellis for it. That is one there, and then of course I have one in the pot there. So I need to go ahead and get that trellised before it starts to get crazy. That's it. Now, another thing is, I told my husband, I'm keeping an eye on these little seedlings here. I want to say these might be papaya seeds, because I had a papaya that was not doing so good. I was hoping to make some juice with it, but it just didn't make it. I threw everything in the compost, not really thinking about it, but I saw these little sprouts, and I want to say these are papaya seedlings. I don't know, but I'm going to keep an eye on them because it just sprouted up out the compost. Okay, so I have compost now, so I'm going to use this little spot right here and just leave that alone, because if those are, I'm going to have to take them out of there, but I don't want to bother them right now, just in case. So, but to me, that's what it looks like. Those are papaya. So I just came out here. I have some lovely ground cover organic mulch. A bird pooped on my box. Y'all, it's all right. But it's been raining, so on and off. Today was actually a pretty good day, even though it was cloudy. So I have those here. You'll see me do all of that, because now that I'm getting into this area here, I definitely want to mulch the bottom there to keep the moisture in for our lovely watermelon, because yes, we've got rain, but we're not guaranteed to get rain every day. We've done really well, and my garden has appreciated it. Definitely the pumpkin, if nobody else has appreciated all that rain. However, Florida is flaky and it's hot, so today it just happened to be one of those decent days in the evening. So I have a couple of things I need to do tonight. I'm not bothering with any mulch because I want to water some things, and I really wasn't ready for that. I just got off from work, so I definitely wanted to spray for some little pests I saw. Did not appreciate them on my plants. So I had my little soapy water. I use a soapy water mix. You just use like a drop or two, really like a drop of, depending on how big your bottle is, a drop or two of some dish soap, and then just some regular organic peppermint oil. Drop a couple of drops in there, fill it with water, shake it, and that's done pretty well for me. I haven't seen anything crazy, but I have seen some pests out here that I've never seen before, like the little gold beetle. They love the sweet potatoes. I haven't really been bothering with them because there's another bug that's been through here, and I think that bug eats them. So I'm letting nature take its course, but when I see things that look crazy, I'll snip it, squish it, you know, just, and spray just as a preventative. But yeah, I've seen some weird looking things back here. So without further ado, we're going to get rid of this compost that just came out of my kitchen. I meant to do it this weekend, just didn't get around to it. And then we're going to spray these lovely flowers and plants with my peppermint oil and soapy water. And then we are done for this evening. But the plan is to get these boxes empty. And it's to cover the whole bed, just where the flowers are. I'm going to do the other side too, because obviously our hibiscus, we have... guys, y'all shooting off stuff already. It's not even the 4th. We have rocks already in our garden where our hibiscus is, so I don't need to waste any mulch there. But and I have some straw, because when it's starting to get in the month of July, August, September, even though we do get passes of rain, it gets extremely hot. And I also have some netting that I may end up having to bring out depending on how hot it gets back here to protect these poor little plants. So as of right now, as you can see, it's cooler than, it's just cool. Everything is just blowing. Yeah, so this is actually pretty nice right now. So while it's nice, I'm gonna take advantage of that. I think I'm gonna park you guys right here, because this seems to be a good spot to put you. And then I am going to get busy on digging this spot for my compost. All right. Remember, we're not touching this area. We're that's under investigation. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you, I have to be a little bit gentle when I'm digging, because my dad did bring me some worms, and I put them in the compost area. I'm hoping to get an actual container so I can make my worm tea, my worm compost tea. So I'll have to find a spot for that. But as of right now, I didn't want them to get bored with me because they were in a bucket. And I put them in there. I think it's probably been about 2 weeks ago. So they've really settled in, and I don't want to disturb them. So I'm going to be very careful with my dig, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the compost in there. But my worms are in there, y'all. Okay, so we can get some nice worm casting for plants to come. But as of right now, we just want them to get settled in. Okay. That smells horrible. Oh. Whew. All right, y'all, we're done with that. All right, I'm gonna grab my peppermint spray and I'm gonna give these babies, well, it just rained too. I don't want to overwater them, so maybe tomorrow I'll water them if we don't get another day of rain. But I'm gonna get my peppermint oil spray, soapy water, and get that done. Whew. It's cooler than it has been, but when I tell y'all, it's heated out here. Goodness gracious, it is. All right. All right, so I have a little household spray bottle. Y'all hear the ice cream man? It's past the kitty's bedtime, even though it's light outside. What he doing? Anyway, this is my little soapy water mix. I just took my little, a little household bottle. There's no Myers in here. I used all of it. But I rinsed it out really good. Because, I don't know how certain things, even though this is a natural spray, I don't know how, these things typically mix with essential oils. So you just have to be careful with that. So I rinsed out my bottle really good. Put me a nice drop of soap in there, dish soap. And then I put like maybe 3, 4, 5 drops of, probably about 5 drops of essential peppermint oil in here. And then that's my spray. So I do a quick inspection. As you can see, something has been chewing. And I know it's the gold beetle. He or she has been really chewing on these sweet potatoes like it's nobody's business. But I'm also looking for pests that have made these home, so we definitely don't want that. So what I typically do is shake my bottle up because it's been sitting, and I just go through real quick and just give a courtesy spray. So anything that's on here will obviously get sprayed with this. This is just a preventative for me. I will tell you, spiders don't like peppermint oil, but I'm not trying to get rid of them because they do help control some of the pests. If anything, they'll just brush it off and come back. So I'm spraying underneath the leaves and on them. It's nighttime, so in the evening you don't really have to worry about your leaves burning. It's nighttime, so a little bit of dew might be in the air. That'll just help this evaporate over the night, over the evening. everybody's getting some. The watermelon is pretty much down there on its own, so nothing's really bothering it. I sprayed it the other night, so I'm not going to bother with it right now. But because all of these plants vine together, they kind of have the same kind of pests. So I want to make sure that I get all of them together. Just to make sure. I had to pull one of the leaves off of this one because it had something on there. But tomorrow when I come out here with my little scissors, I'll snip anything that doesn't belong, because it's making flowers just fine and climbing up this vine like it's supposed to. So I'm not worried about that. Okay. This one has been sprayed the most. This butternut squash, because see these little suckers here? They've been all over my yard, but they do eat these little grass flies I was telling you about that I don't like. They eat them, but I'm watching them too, because in my hibiscus they've made a nest in there for their babies. So I'm just keeping an eye on them. So far they haven't caused any issues. If anything, they've been great. I don't know their name. I do believe that's a native bug to Florida. So I was trying to look it up to see what it was. But if anybody knows, please tell me. But I just spray it. This doesn't bother them. They'll just run from it. But. Okay. Now, with my pumpkin, I haven't seen too many pests lurking around here. I've seen some spiders, so whatever little bugs that are on here, the spiders are pretty much taking care of them. But I do give a courtesy spray just underneath. And as you can see, that same bug is over here too. So, I mean, I think I have a nice little barrier going on. So I'm not too concerned. But anything like stuff that may be in the leaves or on them that looks like it's potentially dangerous for the squash, like see in the morning I'll come take this, like these little things, I'll come take that out of there. It's at the bottom and I don't want that to like rot there next to everything that's rooting. So I'll just come grab that. But so far so good. Our sweet little girl, she's resting now. And everything else, like I said, I just give a little courtesy spray just to make sure there's no one trying to lurk around here. But look, he's also on my leaf of life, so I haven't seen anybody eat this leaf other than us, but there he is. There's another one. But again, not too concerned. I try to stay on top of it as much as possible. So that's that. But yeah, guys, that's it. Just a little bit of compost, a little bit of maintenance, and just wanted to fill you in on that successful pollination this morning. I came out here early and she was like, hey, I'm here, and he was like, hey, I've been waiting, girl. So we had a successful marriage this morning. Hopefully she enjoyed what she received, and she will go ahead and produce that pumpkin for us. Okay, so that's it. Just a little catch up time in the garden, and I'm gonna bebop my tail in here and take me a nice shower, because although it's cooler than this morning, it's hot. It's a little hot. It's a little hot. I was gonna go check out. I want to check something real quick over here. Hopefully there's no more bunnies running through here. I have to get these seeds, and I'm gonna do that with y'all. See if they're falling off. Oh yeah, we're coming for you. They open. So patience is a virtue, right? I forced one of them out, and I was sharing that with my husband. But here is the seed. These are scallion seeds or onion seeds. You see them? they're open and ready. So typically what you can do is just shake them like a little rattle and they'll just fall off. But you see, some of this died off from the wonky weather we've had. So the ones I can salvage, I will, and I'll store them. And then I have seeds. So we're gonna tear all this up. Everything that has bolted is hard. So what we're gonna do with that is get that out of here, okay? And then the ones that are good, we're gonna keep, and then add some fresh scallion in the garden. But yeah, look at this mint, y'all. Goodness gracious. Can it get any taller? So that's what's going on there. And then I think I see a little piece of cilantro trying to come back. Child, I ain't worried about that. I'm gonna put that cilantro in a different area and we're gonna do something good with that. But the onion seeds, I will share that with y'all when I get them out of that little capsule that they're in. And that'll be a nice little chit chat time that we can do with that. But it's nighty night time, y'all. Happy Wednesday, what's left of it. And I'll see y'all before the weekend, definitely, because I'm gonna come out here and clip some of that little foliage that's over there in the morning. Probably in the morning. That'll be the best time when it's a little bit cooler. And then if it doesn't rain tomorrow, give my baby some water, and that's it, really. And then we're gonna get those onion seeds this weekend. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut the tops off and get that hard piece of scallion that is tied to, get that out of here, because you can't eat it. You know, you can season your food with it, but you can't. That's something you just can't chew. So that's it. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the little time in the garden today. I am going to call it a day. I will catch y'all on the next video. I'll see you soon. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll be out here doing some stuff. Yeah, and I need to get that trellis together for that pumpkin, because y'all see it. It's in there. It's just 1,000 pieces. I wasn't expecting that. But it looks like it'll hold pretty well for our girls that are popping up here. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, have a good night, and I will catch y'all on the next video. Bye.